Hello and good evening from the Loxone Showroom in Media, Pennsylvania. It's one of our two locations where we have showrooms around the States. One is here, as I said, in Media, Pennsylvania, the other one in Lexington, Kentucky. In our today's event, I will show you what it means to live in a Loxone showroom, show you the difference about home automation and a seamless integration of the functionalities of the option from the whole house. We will start upstairs in our master suite, sitting room, bedroom, bathroom area, and then continue downstairs to our living room, kitchen and dining area. If you have some questions, you can always ask us in the live chat. We're happy to answer them as good as we can. Alright, then let's start with our tours upstairs. Follow me. We will start now with our tour to show you home automation. A true automated system with a seamless integration of all functionalities. So let's start in our master suite, in our master area. In our master suite, we have everything controlled and connected to our system. From lights up to music and all other functionalities. In this area, we have also automation included. So we have motion sensors, which didn't turn on now because, as you saw as we walked in, the room was bright enough, so it wouldn't be necessary now. But on the other hand, as I showed you, we have the full control of this area. Full control of lights, music, and all functionalities in the room from one simple device on the wall. Our Loxone Touch has all those functions and features included. We have 4 corners and 1 central control unit in the middle of the push button. The central controller is changing our lights. So as we see, we have different lighting sources in this room. We have ceiling spots, we have LED strips in our ceiling crown, and everything in the whole house is on low voltage. So this whole house is low voltage from our push buttons to our lights. That's now our welcome scene, that's our welcome room light, and for sure we also have the chance to change this light. With a simple click on the central point, we can change the mode of the room, we can change the light of the room, and we can change the feeling of the room. So this would be now my relax light, my relax mode, so to say, to feel comfortable if I'm reading a book or just relax after a hard work day. Another scene then to watch TV or do whatever you want to do in your sitting area. At the end of the day, we not just want to have lights control, we just not want to have lighting included into our home automation system, but we know we have a full control panel on our wall. So with our keypad, the Loxone Touch, we have 4 buttons left. Each corner has a button. So therefore, the 2 left corners could be shades, could be sockets or whatever, and the right side, in our case, is for music control. So with a simple click on the right upper corner, we will turn on the music, we will switch on the music. In this case, with a click on the other side, we can change the channel, we can change the music. With press and hold, for example, we would turn up the volume. With a double click on the corner, we change the source, so we have a different music depending on our mode. That's a very easy and simple way of controlling the room, because as we see, we can control everything from a simple standard switch, and everyone, let's turn it off, will be able to control this after a few minutes of, after you try it for a few minutes basically. Alright, let's continue in our bedroom. We have the same functionalities included in our bedroom in the morning or at night. If you want to change something, we have our controller. So that's a regular remote we can integrate. That's in this case our Loxone remote, and with a simple click on it we can once again control the whole features of the room. With a simple click, changing the lights, change the mode. In case we have regular curtains, we could also control the shades and use them as an alarm clock in the morning to wake up with natural light and with nice music. The control is basically the same thing as in the other room, and that's the main important feature of a smart home as well. It needs to have easy control. It needs to be that easy that a customer understands it after a few minutes and can control it in each room. We always recommend here to have at least the control on the same, well, how to describe this, to have the control the same way in each room. What I mean is to have the music on the same push button on the same corner in each room and not on different areas. So it's easy for the customer to control his areas. Let's continue in our bathroom and we will see that the functionalities in the bathrooms are a little bit different. As soon as we walk in our bathroom, the light turns on automatically. As we hear in the bathroom also, the music turns on automatically. That's just because I configured it that way, because I want to have the music on automatically if I walk into the bathroom, if I'm in this area. Another thing, well, you can't feel it, but I feel in here, is we have a different temperature. We have a different temperature in our bathroom than we have in our bedrooms. Therefore, we have dampers in our main trunk line that control the airflow for each room, for each area. We have different temperature zones, we have different zones therefore. But where do we get the temperature from? Where do we get this information? It's pretty simple. We use our regular touch we already discussed to control the temperature, to control lights, to control music, because this touch has also temperature and humidity included. With this temperature sensor, we control then the room, basically the dampers, the airflow, depending on time schedules, including motion sensors and window contacts to stop the HVAC if a window is open or if no one's in the room. Therefore, we can save much energy and have the best comfort for our customers. So we have our comfortable, healthy sleeping temperature of 68 degrees in the bedrooms and our cozy temperature of 74 degrees in our bathrooms. That's a very, very cool feature. Another thing we do with our push button, as we know the humidity, is controlling the bathroom fan. So in this case we have a regular fan in the ceiling and we're controlling and connected it to our humidity sensor. So as soon as we're having a shower or we're having a bath and there's too much humidity in the room, the fan would turn on automatically, because these are tasks we shouldn't think about. These are tasks the house should take care of and we can forget it. That's basically what we're doing in bathrooms. For sure, also integrating lighting scenes to feel more comfortable if we're having a bath or having a shower, and enjoy and relax. Alright, so that's a lot of functionalities. Those are many features we have integrated in this area. But as you saw, I just walked in and it activated it automatically. So therefore, all functions we need are included. And to sum it up, integrated in an easy control. Let's continue now to our next areas. Another cool feature, one of my favorites honestly, is our central control. This means, as we see, we have all the lights on, we have still music on in the bathroom, and we want to turn it off. Because sure, we want to save energy, we want to save the money on this. So what we integrated is central functionality. We also use once again our regular push button on the wall, our Loxone Touch, to control this. In our case, a simple double click would turn off the whole area, would turn off our master suite. So let's do it. Simple double click as we're used to from our computer, and as we see, everything's off, light turned off, as well as the music. Alright, let's continue to our laundry room. As we see, also in our hallway, lights are following us. So therefore, if there's a need for light because it's dark enough, lights turn on automatically in the whole house and we don't have to think about those topics. Also, for example, at night, we can switch the whole area to a night mode area, and if the kids want to go to their mommy or daddy, the light would still be on but dimmed, so you don't have flushed eyes, but you still know where to go and you don't hurt your feet. That's also some part of security. Here in our laundry, we have the main control unit of this area. We have our extensions and basically our wired connections to our push buttons to our lights. We have two of these panels in the house. One is upstairs here in the second floor and the other one is downstairs in the basement, so we can connect. We basically split it up, the panels, to have less wiring effort and to have the most flexible way of wiring and changes. Another feature I would like to present you here in our laundry room is about security. We have window contacts in our house installed as well. What we are using, as I told you before, for our HVAC to turn off the HVAC, to stop the airflow if in an area the window is open. This saves us energy, but for sure we still have frozen protection in here, so therefore we don't have to be afraid that some pipes would be destroyed or so. Another cool feature with the window contacts, as you probably imagine, is a burglar alarm functionality. So we use the existing motion sensors on the ceiling, our existing window contacts, and integrate them also into the burglar alarm. So therefore, one sensor has several functionalities. With one sensor on the ceiling, for example, we turn on automatically the light. We automatically turn on the music as we saw it in the bathroom. We use it for several features here. We control the fan, integrate it into our HVAC system. If we come home earlier out of the schedule, we still have our warm and comfortable house. And for sure, if we're not at home, it's automatically our burglar alarm system. Another very important security feature is our water detection system. We use it near the washer, dryer, HVAC or boiler. Also next to our main water line. This small little device is battery driven, so we can install it wherever necessary. And with two small contacts on the back, we can detect the water. So as soon as we have then a water leakage, this device is doing more than just beeping or informing the guys in the house. It will inform us wherever we are in the world, it will inform us in the house, and we can also shut the main water line to avoid bigger damages. I will show you now the functionalities by closing the contacts with my fingers. So as soon as we close the contact, we already see and hear that the house has detected us. So all the lights are flashing. I guess you hear the sound as well in the background, and the house let us know that there is something wrong. In our application, we get now the information that we have a water leakage. We see that we have the water leakage in our laundry room. Let's suspend the signals so you can understand me a little bit better. So we get all information and we're informed even if we're at work, if we're somewhere around the world, and we can ask our neighbors to stop by to check out what's going on, or the system, the house, takes care of it itself with our magnetic valve on the main water line. Let's acknowledge the system, and yeah, we see everything's fine. Yeah, it was just a test. Let's put it back. So as you see, it's more, a real smart home is more than just lighting control and music control. It's basically the combination of features and integration of cool features. Like we have the security as well as our lights and music. Especially more about lights and music now downstairs at the kitchen and our living area. Now we're going in our living area. For the most people, the main and the most important areas in the house, because that's the area where we live our daily life. Especially in this area, we did many things with lights. So we have our ceiling crown lights, our under kitchen cabinet lights, as well as lights under the kitchen island. So everything in here is low voltage. It's 24 volt lights, our ceiling spots and LED strips. But we are also able to control basically every other light available on the market. For example, directly in our dining area, we have nice looking globes with regular line voltage, also dimmed through our system. So therefore it doesn't really matter which light the customer has or wants to use, he is able to integrate it. Also here we have the chance to change the mode of this room. And especially in this room, you really see a big difference. With a one simple click on our push button, as we know, we are able to change the whole mode in the area. So now we would change from motion to our cooking lights, and we would have nice, shining, bright lights to know what to do, how to cut the meat or whatever we have to cook today. Another feature, as we know, is then music control also in here, especially in a room like this where you have guests, where you want to control and add difference in a very, very important thing. Till now we saw we've just controlled and worked with our regular push buttons with our motion sensors. But for sure we also have application. So you can control your house, you can oversee your house wherever you are on the world, access this remotely and do whatever you want to. Another important thing here is our main control panel. We use therefore our regular iPad, it's not ours, a regular iPad and control the whole house. We've also an overview, as we see here, so-called room mode. So in the room mode, we can control in a very easy and simple way just our particular area. So we see the temperature, we can change the music, control the lights in a very simple way, and change the whole mode to party if we have guests. Another cool feature that from a security point of view, we have no issues with fire and water. All windows are closed and the burglar alarm is disarmed. Also, the information, if someone would be at the door, we can basically talk to him, see what's going on, so we can talk with him if we're in the office and say, okay, yeah, we are not at the house, please put the package into the garage. So we open the garage and everything's fine. Our room mode is, the concept of our room mode is basically therefore to have an easy, simple control of the area we are. As we saw, the light, music, everything's combined in a simple and easy way. We also see the weather, so we know in the morning where to go and which clothes we need to take off. Now I want to show you one of my favorite controls in the house. One of the favorite control units we use and we have. It's there in the living room. As I said, my main control room, my main lovely control we have in the house, because as you see, we have no push buttons in the whole area. But because we still want to have an easy and simple control, and we still want to have a control through a device. So what do you think we use here? As you see, we have not 4, 5 remotes in the room. We have not several push buttons or dimmers. We have just one regular TV control. And we're using exactly this control from our regular TV to control also the room, to control also the whole area. What we're using are the colored buttons, because who really knows what these buttons are for? We, for example, use here our red button to control the fireplace. I hope you can see it. But the fireplace is on with this simple click. In our case, we even automated the fireplace to say, okay, if it's dark outside and it's cold outside, and we are in the room, we turn on the fireplace automatically. We all invested into the fireplace, and therefore it's good to use it as good as possible. Another functionality would be, if we would have a ceiling fan, for example, to control our ceiling fan with the blue button. What we do also is changing our light with a simple click. So with a simple click on our yellow button, we change once again the whole mode, the whole area, and we feel comfortable in our room. Sure, music control is also included, and everything together, very easy and managed from one device. For sure, we can also control the TV. So as soon as we turn on the TV, also the whole mode in the room is changing. As you saw, lights turned off, as you hear, music turned off, and for sure the TV turned on. That's our one-click cinema feeling, and that's one of my favorite features in this room. It's just a simple click, but the whole mode is changing. So the house knows now, okay, Stefan wants to watch a TV, wants to watch a movie, so it changes the room to the perfect mode that I set up, that I want to have. Let's turn off the TV. We're not here to watch TV, we're here to tell you something about smart homes. Let's continue and go back to the kitchen. As we saw, a smart home is more than just controlling lights, it's more than just controlling music, it's basically the combination of many features. It's basically the combination and the integration of the whole house. So, we have our control in a very easy and simple way from the wall, from our push buttons, as well as from our central control place, our Loxone tablet, our application. I want to show you now some products, some more informations, what's necessary to realize such features, to realize a smart home. Let's follow me to our product table and I will give you some more details. To realize the control of the whole house, to realize the control of the area, for sure, several devices are necessary. We have a product range of more than 120 devices that allows us to control the whole house. Features like an intercom integration, music servers, push buttons, and other sensors are necessary. Especially sensors are necessary in the rooms so we know what is happening. We know if there is motion, if there is someone in the room, to know temperature, to know the humidity, so we can control, and the system is able to make intelligent decisions for the user, for the customer. To get more information about the systems or about home automation in general, you can always write us in the live chat or leave us comments, and we are more than happy to answer all your questions. A possible way would also be to get in touch with us or visit us on our website on loxone.com/become a partner. A start in the automation, a good start into integration will also be to start with sample products. We recommend therefore, for example, our demo case to get more details, get more information, and start and try. I hope you liked our workshop today, and if you need further details or information, we are more than happy to answer all the questions. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed our information session. Bye!